Welcome to day 1 of my 24 legendary items in 12 months challenge, also coinciding with day 1 of my warrior for a month challenge. So I'm on my main for once. Now, I screwed up, and that's the reason I'm here. I didn't live stream to YouTube. I also screwed up and had no game audio or microphone audio for 45 minutes of the stream until someone let me know. So I cut that out. The only crazy thing you're going to miss during that 45 minutes I cut out was that while I was salvaging ascended amulets for stabilizing matrices to finish up the requirements for a piece of obsidian armor, I actually, for the first time ever, got salvaged excellence to drop after talking bad about my luck salvaging Ace Gear's amulet in the past, specifically trying to get that. So that was a really nice infusion of cash at the very start of this challenge. I'm actually over 2,000 gold for the first time ever in Guild Wars 2, which is crazy. But hey, let's get to the live stream. We probably have mic sound now, don't we? Yeah. Yep. Oh my god. Enforcer Grimfang, thank you for letting me know. This is the first stream I've done since like 2023, and you know, back when I streamed consistently, I always used to load up my stuff in different tabs and make sure it was coming through, but I didn't, and that's on me. Thank you for letting me know, and welcome to the stream. Well, that makes the fact that I got a salvaged excellence earlier after talking shit about never getting salvaged excellence that much funnier. I love that for me. Oh boy. Okay. All right, where were we? Yeah, so I was saying I did some math on the peer-reviewed research, and it seems to be about the same, if not maybe a little bit more expensive than like buying the powerful potions of Spawnier Slaying. But I can only wonder what it's going to do to the overall economy, because it's yet another thing that is using amalgamated gemstones. And like all of the new legendary stuff uses amalgamated gemstones. Like there's so many of them, and they keep adding them, but they're always tied to meta events, which is to some extent time gated. So there's only so much of this that we can get. Let's see, who sells these? Yes, you do. Okay. I need... I need 500. Oh, perfect. I was smart, and I actually did research notes off stream, so I didn't have to bore people to death with those. Perfect. What's sold? Oh my god, the salvaged excellence already sold? Let's go. That's so huge. That's insane.
I feel
what a lucky
strong.
stream. Other than, you know, 45 minutes of me streaming, talking to absolutely nobody. All right. We need thermocatalytic reagents. We need exotic essences of luck. 250 of these guys. I'm just going to buy the 250 thermocatalytics. Boom. Slap that in the Mystic Forge. I think it's about time for us to skedaddle over to October. Oh, that's right. You can use stuff from your bank in the Mystic Forge. I forgot. Okay, so we've got the Gift of Research now. We have the Gift of Condensed Might. We have a Gift of Craftsmanship. I need 9 Mystic Clovers. What time is Octovine? 8 o'clock. Imagine doing Gift of Research, which was not... Oh, no! Oh, that's awful. That's so awful. Yeah, I'm planning on taking a look at doing the backpack here soon, but I'm mostly worried about just running the meta and doing some events over there for now, and I'm gonna work on finishing up my my armor, because I need 4 pieces to finish my whole legendary armor heavy set, and I've got most of it done aside from just like tons of trophies and everything. You snagged world first on it? That's awesome, dude. Do you get like an achievement for it or anything? Like, do they acknowledge it? I've never really looked into any of that. Congratulations, bro. That's sick. That is sick. I can't imagine how much that would have cost.
I feel
just bragging rights. Well, that's pretty dope bragging rights, dude. Oh, we can use stuff from the bank, but not material storage. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna grab a stack of all of these. Wait, I did Mystic Coins, I did Ecto. What am I missing? Oh wait, no, I didn't do Mystic Coins. And then, do I have Philosopher's Stones? Just a couple. Just a couple.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Oh boy, 1 Mystic Clover.
You'll find everything
that
you need
looks
here.
valuable.
Oh, you know, I probably should have done this before I bought any of the bones I needed, but whatever. It was 3 bones. I ain't mad about it. 5. Isn't there a recipe to do like a bunch of these at once? I think there is. If I recall correctly, I was reading the wiki and it said that doing it individually gave you slightly better odds based on the research.
You can
But
never have too much treasure.
I mean, I'm just going to keep going at this point. 10 each plus 10 Mystic Crystals. You,
What brings you here?
Miani Light, give me Mystic Crystals. Anything about it? Sure, we'll just give me 100 Mystic Crystals. Thank you. I suppose World First Backpack guy probably would know the recipe.
Grant me your strength, my friend.
Yeah, let's go. Give me just more not... Okay, perfect. There we go. Alright, so now we need a gift of craftsmanship, clovers. Oh, yeah, right. We need the gift of condensed might, and we need the gift of research. And that was... Took me 3 days to recover physically from overexertion. Yeah, how long were you playing? Were you putting in like 18-hour days? Oh, I'm excited. I have Klob. I'm so excited to get it. I'm not a frickin' like what is it? Didn't I have the gift of expertise? I swear I had the gift of expertise. I literally just checked.
I feel strong.
I can't type either. I could have sworn I had the gift of expertise. I could have sworn I literally just checked stats. Oh. Wait. No, all of that gets combined into... That's right, okay. We're gonna skedaddle to Octovine though real quick. Didn't eat, didn't drink, barely took... Jeez Louise. That's crazy, dude. Was it just... How long did it take you, like, start to finish, do you think? Okay, this map has a north and south tag, so we should be good. Oh, no, I think... Yeah, we're good. We've got east and west tags, too. 22 hours since patching. That's impressively fast. Yeah, that's impressively fast. Because there were really, because I know there's the time gate from, let me take a look. Because like, okay, all of these can be bought, including Shadow Fruit. Once they hit the market, they could be bought. I mean, it cost an arm and a leg, but they could be bought. You have to do this. I would imagine this is not possible to skip in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how long that is, though. For this, so Versat Rune Shards could be pre-farmed. Bloodstone Shards. I don't think Gift of Titan Understanding was available before, was it? Gift of Scales, sure. Yeah, but I would imagine the Curious Mersat Remnants were probably a lot of your farm, right? Yeah, I suppose everything to buy it was available, though, I think. If you could, yeah, you could buy it instantly. Yeah, fair. I think one of the most annoying parts from looking at the backpack that I've looked at is I know crafting stuff is going to be the cheaper way. It like always is. Holy shit, that char is massive. Oh, wait, that's you. What's up, dude? That's funny. I was like, oh, he's got club. Oh, wait, is that the backpack? Yeah, that's him. That's awesome. I really like that on Char. I really like how it's not a second tail, honestly. It just goes with your tail. I think that's a really smart design choice. And it really, honestly, goes super well with, like, the mane on the back. Yeah, the tail. I know. A ton of the YouTube comments were just like, Char players are going crazy for this tail right now. Grab some stuff while we're waiting on the assault. 2 spears and 2 backpacks. You have 2? Hold on. Do you have 2 different backpacks, or did you craft 2 of that backpack? That's a big. Okay, add infinite amount. That's fair. That's fair. No, see, I get that. Part of the reason I'm so stoked for the backpack is I'm not really like group player. I haven't been. Oh yeah, it's captive one. That was a stupid ass question on my part. No, so I used to be a residential service plumber, so I would work like stupid hours. My hours were unpredictable, so I haven't like raided or been part of groups or guilds and MMOs for like 6 years now, until I recently made a career change. So I just have like no group Guild Wars 2 experience. The last time I like grouped around in Guild Wars 2 much was like 2012. So I'm 0% progress on ad infinitum. I was working on what was the PvP one called? Wings of Ascension. Because I had a back injury one summer, and I just couldn't do like anything except play video games, and they wouldn't give me anything to do for months. So I got super into structured PvP, and then I just got burnt out because it's structured PvP. I definitely felt the wrist hurting when I was done. Yeah, that's crazy cool though, dude. Finished one of my Gen 1 maps, 17 maps in approximately 8 hours. That's insane. That's insane. I did, for one of my monthly, like, I played a class for a month thing, videos I was doing, I did world completion. I think it took me around 30-ish hours. 28, 30 or something like that. From start to finish. I tried using Blish HUD and like taco markers to optimize it, and I hate playing like that. I can't stand all the stuff all over the screen. Like when I played WoW, I didn't mind all the like extra add-ons to help out with things, but it just feels so unnatural and weird in Guild Wars 2 for me. Even yesterday. Yeah. All right. Let's go save the Golden City for the 873rd time since Heart of Thorns came out, probably. No, it had to have been longer than that. Let's see, Heart of Thorns came out October 23rd, 2015. Days since October 23rd, 2015. 3,515 days. So that's a lot, because this happens like every... Oh my god, where am I? Jesus. How is it still at 5? I saw all of you flying over. There were like 4 of you. Did nobody grab bombs? And of course, now that I came and grabbed bombs, someone's probably going to beat me to it. Don't worry, guys. I got it.
That's the stuff. Ready. Need for defense means. Gaining adrenaline.
Oh, we can do walls. Great. Got it. Oh, I was not paying attention. I was trying. Well, that's not just on me, but yeah. It's really the first time I've used this build, so I was trying to pay attention to rotation too much. Let's go south. It's going to be a problem though. South burned already. Now we just need Patrick over in East to get it. We're good. We're good. See, no stress, no panic. Can I please have my sky scale? Please. Let's not miss this. Oh, fuck, dude. We're cooking. We got 40 seconds. Double tap through. I'm so dead. Alright, I'm going back east. Reset to the original lane. don't know why East rushed. I was hungry. Slow burn to... Oh, fuck you, sniper.
Use your glider and drop them on the Octavine.
Well, I would be killing East if I could... Oh, it's not a sniper, it's a cloud. Have those clouds always been there? I don't think I've ever gone back, like, had to bomb East a second time in a long time though, so they probably have been.
We have the power to repel more
Dude,
drones, and we shall
weren't there
protect
only
the
2 layers of
children from
snipers? What
Taria.
happened to it? There we go. Avoid the trigger blossom. Yeah, we're good. Everything's good. Nobody picking.
I'll break you down. That looks valuable.
GG everybody. It only took 2 tries. Not bad for 8 AM on a Saturday. Oh god, the lag.
Be prepared to fight.
Active fighting conditions.
History is
I made a
mine.
pretty good team.
We will obey.
Go. He dies. Well done. Well done.
I'm in trouble.
Pounded in the dust.
Flying around.
I always wonder if we're ever going to learn to dodge this guy. Because like it happens every time. See, here it goes again.
Ready, willing, and
Clear the air.
It was in some deep trouble.
So, Enforcer, how many legendaries do you have at this point? Have you finished all of them? Or at least one of each, I suppose, because you can create duplicates.
You can never have too much treasure.
I guess specifically, well, not backpacks, because you mentioned that you don't have the, you mentioned you have ad infinitum and the new Orax one, so obviously not the SPVP or the World versus World ones. And you know, that brings me to a point. I get comments all the time about how much people hate world exploration for
Never have
legendaries,
too much treasure.
and I understand the world versus world, because like if you just don't enjoy a game mode, you don't enjoy a game mode. What gets me is people complaining about the time it takes to do world exploration. And like, it's fine if you don't like it, but people act like it's ridiculous that you have to do like any sort of world exploration or anything for some of these legendaries, like the Gen 1s especially, people have beef with. But Guild Wars 2 has we have no gear treadmill. We have no grind. You don't even need to do this. I have grinded more for shit I should have, for shit I ended up vendor trashing in World of Warcraft or something after a new expansion came out, compared to like grinding for any legendary weapon.
Never
I feel
have
like.
too much treasure.
Well, not any, but like when you put it all together. And a legendary weapon is forever. So, Gift of Battle should have stayed with Badge of Honor. Yeah, I really regret not having gotten more Gifts of Battle before they changed that, because that was an unfortunate change. first world exploration was without mountain gliders. Same. When the game first came out in 2012, I got 200% world explorations in like the first month because it was fun. I was having fun with it at the time. I mean, this game was so unlike anything else I had played by what is it? By 2012. Like, so unlike it. The PTSD of not buying a stock of gobs back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, just, I'm just here to give you your daily dose of FOMO. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we've got Titanic Voyage starts like in 20 minutes. So let's go finish crafting this bloody legendary real quick. We're getting a World versus World rush in a few weeks. Good to know. I generally haven't been doing any World versus World or PvP in any of my monthly challenge runs, or monthly class challenges, but I think I might have to at this point. I like the map for the Xenoblade 2 vibes, but otherwise I'm so glad to be out. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so what do I need? I need the Gift of Expertise, so I need to take... I need a cube of stabilized dark energy. No shot, really. I didn't get any from salvaging that other ascended gear. That's unfortunate. And I can't buy it. Shit. Oh, wait, I crafted. I'm an idiot. Problem solved. I need 12 amalgamated rift essence. Thank you, achievement. We've got that. 50 obsidian shards. How do I even... Is it control clicking? Nope. Whoops. Sorry, map chat. I don't care about... There we go. 50 obsidian shards. And an Eldritch Scroll. An Eldritch Blast. Let's see. Hand to Heart, I prefer map completion without World versus World completion and Gift of Battle from Reward Track 1,000 times better than the alternative back in the day, World completion with all World. That's true. I forgot that you had to do the freaking... you had to do the World versus World exploration. Oh my god. That was so annoying. I remember just like praying that we would take Stone Mist Castle so I could finish a map sometimes. Oh my god. Backpack literally cranked one of my fashion from 8 to 11. Nice. And no legendary armor or sword. Okay, Warhorn, 3 focus, 2 backpack, 2 spears, 4 great swords. Dude, you really like focuses, huh? Yeah, that is a really sick backpack. That is a really sick backpack. It never ceases to amaze me how quickly some of you people get this stuff done after it comes out. Rift Essence and Q. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a Gift of Expertise. So now we can... Gift. Okay. Here we go, folks. I think this is everything I need. Except I don't... Oh, I have Gift typed in, that's why. Okay. So, Gift of Expertise. Boom. Okay, why don't I have... Do these not count when they're in your bank? Is that that's what's happening? Yeah, these you can't pull from your bank, but everything else you can pull from your bank. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so we have Gift of Stormy Skies, Gift of Expertise, Gift of Mighty Prosperity, Arcanum of Astral Stride. Here we go. I probably should have gotten a drum roll sound effect, but it's far too late for that now. Am I stupid? Like, am I actually stupid? I keep typing gift in here, and Gift of Expertise. Why is the Stormy Skies and stuff not here? Am I absolutely, like, bog stupid here? Do I have to go to Lear or something? Craft 1 obsidian heavy pants, because I'm not saying that word, out of Gift of Stormy Skies, Gift of Expertise. I have both of those right there. Arcanum of Astral Stride. And where's my Mighty Prosperity? There, Mighty Prosperity. They're all right there, chat. Yeah. Being on the underdog servers for World vs. World was rough. I was on Dragon Brand back in the day. And back in... Oh, it's crafted. I am stupid. Thank you. Yeah, they're all right here. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Yay, I can wear pants now, guys. That's quality armor. That's awesome. 1 down, 23 to go. We'll have it in no time, right? Yeah, I guess while we're here, yeah. So I've got 2 World versus World pieces. So I've got the Triumphant Heroes pants or chest and boots. I just made the Obsidian Heavy pants. So the plan is Obsidian Heavy helmet, shoulders, and gauntlets. That's the 4 legendary armor pieces I'm gonna make. Orax Manifested, and then all Generation 1 legendaries. And as far as my other legendaries that I have 1 legendary rune. I have Clob, Bifrost, Juggernaut, Frostfang, Aurora, Prismatic Champions Regalia, and 1 legendary relic. I made the legendary runes specifically so I wouldn't miss out on the free legendary relic, because I was like, that is going to cost me thousands. Yes, exactly, Sierra. Exactly. I had been working on the legendary runes, but I just hadn't bothered to finish any of them. And so when that popped up, I was like, well, it's do or die. So I was using War Beast tacits. Oh, I have to re-dye them. That's unfortunate. 7 runes and 8 sigils since the day the armory released. Wow, that's impressive. Those are not cheap. Those are not cheap acquisitions by any means. I've, basically the way I've been treating it, I've just been... No, I didn't want to do that. The way I've been treating it, I've just been slowly... I'm making sure to not harvest. What's the word? Salvage my gear so that I'm getting the like the motes. A carp load of essences and mapping everything 17 more times. Refuse to do any until you're ready so I can craft 18 back to back. Fair enough. Fair enough. Never really cared about the whole discussion about the relic when people were salty about how ANET was about communicating it. Yeah, I thought... I could be wrong. Like... with the... if you have... yeah, more progress to even more progress to at least one rune, you get a fully free relic. Yeah. I mean... I understand the frustration, but at the same time... like, we can't have everything for free. It was, no matter what they did, they were going to piss people off. No matter what they did, they were going to piss people off. Alright, so we're going to salvage these so I can get my rune.
That looks
Slap it in there. Because I might as well put the real rune in a piece of legendary. Cool. Okay. What time is it? Oh, 8:20. Shit. Did it really take that long? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Hopefully I can still get into a good map for Titanic Voyage. By the way, I enjoy... I'm curious how you guys feel. I seem to be in a minority that enjoys Babanisos. I've seen a lot of people who don't like the way it looks. I've seen a lot of people that just really don't like it that much. Now, I will say the meta, I like the overall design. I do think that it doesn't end in a bang. I think that it suffers almost from the same problem of Janthier Wilds and Secrets of the Obscure storyline, in that, like, there's a point, and in this meta, it's the first boss, ironically, that it's the most exciting, and then it ends on a whimper instead of a bang. Like, I feel like ArenaNet has forgotten how climaxes work. But overall, I think it's decent. Craft Orax on the 30th, since that will be the 5th week, and I always buy my time-gated items myself. It's about roleplay, not me being able to pay for it day one. Yeah, that's fair. I generally, for me, it's about that I'm just a broke boy, and I don't want to pay extra, so I will be right back. I'm going to run and grab some more coffee before we start this meta, so I will leave you in the comfortable hands of, I guess, this pig. So, be right back.
An ancient mountain.
Hopefully this pig, well, the pig's gone. I'm sorry, I left you in very poor hands. All right, let me get caught up in chat. Story-wise, they lost me after season 3. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been points of the story that I enjoy more than others. I really enjoyed Icebird Saga. For the most part, being a Char main, I super, super loved the intro storyline, honestly. Actually, the main prevailing storyline. the final Dragonstorm was dope. Dragonstorm was a great indication of how banger your conclusionary meta event should be. But yeah. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Especially because Char already have a bad rap. My understanding of Guild Wars' story, as having not played Guild Wars 1 or read any of the books so far, is that the humans were, like, invasive aliens, and everybody still dogs on the Char for, like, you know, oh, they burned Ascalon and all that, but, you know, kind of just sounds like they finished something that they didn't start, in my opinion, but
Next. You'll be feeling that one for days.
bury all those Ascalonian role players.
Adrenaline rising.
Never saw it
Oh,
coming.
you know what? Before I forget, I'm going to... Before I forget, I'm going to do my duty, chat. I'm going to unequip my obviously better longbow to swap to maces for additional CC on the boss. Even Creature mentioned it in the story. Yeah. Well, because it's the truth, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's like, sure, what the Flame Legion did wasn't great, but...
Rocket punch. That's the stuff.
Never forget Lady Althea. Well, unfortunately, my ignorant self doesn't even recognize that name, so I apologize. Game volume, got it. Thank you.
Armored up.
Oh yeah, that's way high. That should be good. That's about half mic volume. Let me know how that is. Sorry, first stream. Too long. I think that's better. Listen, I'm still just happy that you showed up and told me that my audio wasn't coming through, because these are going, I'm multi-streaming to YouTube too for my YouTube page, and listen, if I went in there to take a look at it and found out I had no audio for 3 hours, first of all, not the first time I've done that. Second of all, I would have been really sad.
That's so good. Counselor has volunteered to come.
I gotta remember to go back and cut out that first 45 minutes of this stream on YouTube. I'm gonna look up Guild Wars. Lady Althea. Oh, the daughter of Duke Barradin. Okay. I see. Quest giver in Ascalon pre-searing, parentheses. Yikes. After the searing, she is captured by the Char and sacrificed to their fire gods, quote, in the Flame Temple corridor, becoming the ghost of Althea. I guess, spoilers alert, guys. Sorry. Guild Wars Prophecy is like 20 years old, right? I think I'm clear. Sorry, not sorry. Or just add voice reenactment. Yes. I'll do my best Owen Wilson impression for when I get the salvaged excellence. Wow. Yeah, I should grab Emp. Let's see. Defeat Lextalion without being affected by malefic darkness for more than 10 seconds. See, this one, that's tough. I really struggle to notice where the... is there another Orax manifested here? Holy shit. Holy shit. Also, he got the sunglass drip. Let's go. Yeah. Blame the gods. Yeah. It's always the gods' fault.
Knowledge is power.
In Guild Wars, it's always the gods' fault.
Sharper still.
I mean, listen, one of the best expansions was just all because a god decided to be a dick. Right? I don't know why I'm trying so hard to dodge those waves. I already got that achievement for dodging those. Turn that down just a touch more. Nope. No thank you, sir. No thank you. Big McThankies for McSpankies. Oh, 24 planned legendaries. So I am going to finish my entire Generation 1 armory. So off the top of my head, I have Juggernaut. Like what I have completed is Juggernaut. Give me 1 second. I can just pull it up. Yeah, I have Juggernaut, Bifrost, and Frostfang for my Generation 1 legendaries. So we're finishing all the Generation 1 legendaries. 4 pieces of obsidian armor, which we just crafted one this morning already. Let's go. And then Vision and Orax Manifested. And I did not do any of the math to see how hard any of that was going to be before... Oh, I have the thing. See, this is why I'm never going to get the achievement. Where even are the things, dude? I don't even know where the things are. I also can't even hit that spirit. Hello? Thank you. Do they come about when you kill the spirits? No.
That's the stuff.
I guess I'm just permanently fucking ghosted because I don't see the thing. There. Aha. Orax is a pain, but good luck on it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. The best part is the achievement is where it talks with you. I really like Orax. Sounds like a pleasant fellow. Oh shit, it's CC time. Okay. I don't know why Emp didn't go off. Yeah, they should totally think about... I mean, they probably won't, but they should totally think about adding in the ability to just, like, talk to him. Hey, listen, Grimfang, your first mistake is expecting to expecting people to not be AFK on their sky scales. That's the first problem. Dude, I have beef with the sky scale, honestly. I love so many things about Guild Wars 2. There's things I hate about Guild Wars 2. I'm going to be entirely honest. The sky scale is one of my biggest love-hate problems in Guild Wars 2 at this point because it's such a cool mount. It made a lot of things more accessible for a lot of people. And I liked many of the things they did with it. What I hate... Oh, we didn't get enough spirits. We're toast. R.I.P. homies. Too many spirits up. Yep. But what I do hate that the Sky Scale has done is it's gone and turned a bunch of the lazy leechers into people that just sit right here. And they just do this. And this is all they do. This is how they get gold on their events. Just this. Yep, we're doing it right now, chat. Yeah, I hate that. Did the day one thing with obsidian armor. Got all 18 pieces on release day. Holy crap. That's absurd. Plan the same for Janther Wilds items too, but the time gate is something I will not budge on my roleplay. And you know, that's perfectly fair, right? We're all playing the game in the way that we want to play the game. I think that's legit, man. Besides, still just like, just having that. Oh, add. I'll hold my thoughts. Can I not be dead? Can I not be dealing with these spirits? I just give up. I'm just gonna hit him. I'm just gonna be hitting him. Oh, my debuff went away. Yeah, so what I was saying was, you know, I think just the fact that you're gonna have it by what you said, the 30th, I think, and that in and of itself, you're already so far ahead of most people, and that's the soonest that you can do it with time gates, I assume. So like, you know what I mean? Okay, and I need to go center lane this time. First time gate day possible if you do it solo with one account. That's true. I forgot. There are many people who have multiple accounts out there. Man, I don't even have enough time to play my one account as much as I would like to. I don't know how people have that time and energy to play multiple accounts. Interesting. Soto's maps make you sick because of your color blindness. Is it because there's like... I guess it's a very gray... Ooh, unless you're talking about like Inner Nyos. Inner Nyos was... I'm not gonna lie, Inner Nyos' maps were kind of eh. Oh, EOD. I can't read. Yeah, EOD's maps were extremely green. So I could see how that may cause some issues.
Refreshing. Strong.
One thing I was going to say about this event, and I interrupted myself, which is something I'm very good at. I do enjoy the fact that this event is challenging. And again, I wish that the climax, the more difficult fight was near the end. But I enjoy that it's challenging without actually, like... Because I was there doing Suwon on day one, you know, or not day one, but like week one. I was there doing Eparch when it came out. And I'm so happy that I can do this meta and not fail it like 7 times back to back to back to back. Because I get so sick of that. Oh my gosh. Suwon especially was so frustrating. You spend 2 hours in a map. And then you spend 2 fucking hours in a map working towards this meta. And you fail at like 7% health. And you're just like, cool. There goes the last 2 hours of my life. Oh. Green pigment deficiency, so it just causes everything to blur out. Oof. Yeah, I didn't know that was... I don't know a ton about color blindness. I didn't know that was a thing as far as like just getting blurred out. I could definitely see how that would be brutal. Maps meta is fine except the bubble needing 5,000 siege turtle hits and the lungs knockback can't be stabbed. Yeah, this part right here does go on much more than I would prefer. It just like it takes forever. And it doesn't feel that engaging. Oh my god, I am dying. Is hello? Hello? Brings Viper's gear with no vitality stacking. Dies. Pikachu surprise face. Yeah, and the lungs. Yeah, the knockback is super annoying. I didn't find the north that annoying. South was bad because there's like 2 of them that are on a tiny little platform, and you have no room to maneuver anywhere. And yeah, it's just I hated South. We're about to see what Central's like. Ended up doing so many events. I just bought the egg with 250 writs. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, where is there like nobody central? I know that my settings are set to here. I'm genuinely curious at this point. Yeah, there's really not many people here. Got it. All right. Anybody need a gunner? No? Okay. Oh, you need a gunner. Nope, never mind. You got a gunner just as I walked over there. All right, I'm just going to can't turtle up. I am in combat. Now I can. There we go. Excuse me, best siege turtle mount skin coming through. I always do the heart after I was done with the achievement for doing every part once. For what? Yeah, the sky scale is helpful for blasting these. I noticed the Warclaw chain pulls on the debris do quite a bit of damage, but the debris can take quite a while to come back. Really? Nobody wants to sit on plush siege turtle, man? Okay. Well. Or somebody might be there and I can't see them. You can never tell with these meta. Debris is 1 per spleens, then you need a new event. No, there's debris that spawns above these. It takes a while. Above these membranes. Oh my god. We lost the frickin' thing. Guys, we lost it. I'm gonna... My turtle's about to go kaput. Yep, here we go. Alright. Let's get this retaken. Signets up for some extra damage. But yeah, on the spleen event, it is really hard. I was trying to use those because I'm pretty sure there was an achievement to use it, and like it was so hard to get it. Just a fashion warrior. I don't do min-maxing unless it revolves around getting a skin. Listen, Fashion Wars is the end game, okay? It's just like Final Fantasy XIV. Fashion is the end game in Guild Wars 2. Anybody who says otherwise, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. We're almost done with Bava Nisos Mastery. The southern organ is vulnerable. Oh god, ow, 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 ow. Thought I could jump around that, but I couldn't. I don't care if you do less than 1k DPS or more than 55k. I'm gonna conditionally agree to that. And I say conditionally because I'm a big proponent that, like, I'm just tired of elitism in MMOs at this point. But if you put yourself into group content, like actual, like, getting together to do group content, and you are not at least somewhat open to trying a little bit more than maybe you otherwise would be, then that is an objectively bad thing, in my opinion. But to your point, yeah, for anything other than raids, I don't really care. Hold on, what are we doing? Okay, we have to kill these nodes. Got it. This is very different than the lungs. Ooh. Ooh. Hi. Can I hit from over here? I cannot. All right. And you know what? I didn't re-equip my bow. In PV, it's the opposite. People complain if you do too much damage. Yeah. There's definitely some situations. A lot of meta events, it's funny. There's... Oh, yo. Bro on top of the heart is living his best life. Genius up here there. You know what I do hate, though? I'm going to be honest. I do hate it when people call it, like, treasure mushroom or something like that. And then they just annihilate it with, like, 12k DP... Not 12k, like, 50k DPS. So, like, you get there 30 seconds after the call out and it's already dead. And you're like, oh, okay. Thanks for the call out, bro. You might as well have just not said anything. Defeat the revived macrophage to remove shields on vascular nodes. Got it. Where is that? I don't think it's... Is it this? Yeah, it's this. Okay. Ow. Hey, can you not, bro? What the fuck? I'm really regretting that I forgot to grab my bow back. Got 3 boxes, so I don't need to do them anymore. Char need to be bear pawed. I like some boots on my Char. Okay, can I drop combat for a split second, please? Please? Thank you. Ah, dang it. I screwed up. There we go. Cool. All right, now I've got my bow back. Yeah, the ones that don't get rid of the claws. Yeah, I can see, like, I've got my, well, I guess you can't see because I'm standing in the ground here. But my claws are visible. Holy crap, that's a lot of ads. Just my luck for the entire year. Mood. Whoa. Cool, 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 cool. All nodules destroyed. Let's go. And now we need to kill the vascular lithocyte. ArenaNet, you just making up words, aren't you? Don't make me WebMD my fucking enemies. Damn it. Got 3 eyeballs before you got Frost Saw, and you want Frost Saw. Oof. I want the eyeball. I have wanted that eyeball for ages. Because Frostfang was my first legendary weapon. It's also my favorite, like, legendary weapon vibe. I love the, like... I just love that whole look. Oh, shit. Okay. I had Warclaw still. We're good. Guys, get out of the boom. Anybody die? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they died. For sure. Did you really have to hit me? Like, really, man? What is telegraphs? Yeah. Don't stand in the fire, kids. Let's see. So I think North finished. I know Central finished. South isn't done yet. Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Yes, I'm that lazy. Okay, well, that wasn't fair. I was drinking coffee. Is it my fault for drinking coffee while teleporting into an active combat zone? Sure, but come on now. Let's be a little considerate here. Oh my gosh.
Calm before the storm.
I hope the next expansion gives us even more ground effects so I can see even less of what's going on. I'd really appreciate that, honestly. Do I not have a stun break slotted? Oh, no, I do. That just didn't break it. Okay. Greer was absolutely nasty. Like... Greer, once you figure out the concepts, Greer is not a difficult fight, but it is so annoying. It is so annoying. Okay, and then this is my other beef with the, this is my other beef with this meta, is just the, oh. Stream elements, I didn't even know I had stream elements still running from that 2023 stream. That's funny. I will have to... I'm going to literally write down a note to fix that. Yeah, because the last time I was... yeah, the last time I was streaming, it was a long, long time ago in a galaxy... far, far away. And yeah, I was doing a... I started a new Guild Wars 2 account, and I was doing a level up challenge where I couldn't use any mounts, gliders. Yeah, Iron Man challenge. Exactly. So, never finished that one. I have all the legendaries except PvP and World versus World armors and the new backpack and a ton of infusions, but I had to buy all of them with money from trading since I am as unlucky as it gets. Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal. I've been playing off and on since 2012. Let's see. So I've played a total across all characters for just over 3,000 hours. I've gotten 1 precursor drop. I got Frenzy to drop the precursor. I can't remember if Frenzy is the legendary or the precursor, but I got the precursor for the Gen 1 spear. Gun. Harpoon gun. Whatever they call it. I don't know. I also... No, they don't count as good drops anymore, but they used to once upon a time.
You can never have too much treasure.
See, I was just blown away. So I've played off and on, and I came back. I don't even remember when it was specifically that I came back, but they had made the change to where you could craft, like you could go through all the crafting for precursors and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, this changes everything. I need to go. Was that Heart of Thorns? Okay. Very first legendary was Kudzu, which you crafted before they announced Heart of Thorns. Kudzu was a lot of people's first legendaries. My old World versus World leader, that was his first legendary. Kudzu is actually a really good... it's funny. It's not my favorite legendary, but it's probably going to be one of the first Gen 1s that I craft for this challenge because... when you finish the achievements for it, like going through that whole process, you get a ton of nodes to harvest, and it's like tons of volatile magic if you go harvest those every day. It's like worth like over a gold, I think, roughly, approximately. Okay, I'm gonna stop standing here and doing nothing. Let's take a look at the ET here. Man, Pinata's coming up soon, isn't it? Did you craft that before? Because if I recall correctly, you used to actually combine Sunrise and Twilight into Eternity, but when they released the Legendary Armory, you actually got to keep them, right? I don't think they changed it until there was the Legendary Armory. Yeah, there was... Oh, they granted them back to you. That's nice. That's nice. So we're going to drop that in chat. We're going to go back to the Wizard's Tower quick. We're going to take stock of where we're at for the next piece of legendary armor. Because my thought is to get the legendary armor done first. Because I've already got like a lot. I've already got the Rift Essence and everything. So let's go bottom to top at this point. So we've got boots. All right, let's do gauntlets next. We're not going to be crafting gauntlets today. There's no shot we're going to be crafting gauntlets today, but I want to see where we're at. So do we have the Arcanum? No, we don't have the Arcanum. What was it? Astral Grasp? Craft the legendary for the fashion they can bring, not even the convenience. I mean, that's fair. For me, it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Hold on. I should have Dreamer Never Gonna Happen. Same for me too. I'm fairly certain my first of the two was also Sunrise. Sunrise was it's a good looking weapon, man. It's a good looking weapon. pretty sure I'm doing that thing where I'm stupid again. I don't have... Did you have to buy these? You might have to buy these. It's been a while since I was looking at all this stuff. Nothing on this page, that's for sure. That's just the obsidian stuff. That's miscellaneous astral ward. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so I need grasp. I need bearing. I need thought. Okay. Those are the three more legendaries. Why are the Generation 1 greatswords paper thin? They are, aren't they? Well, hell, I've got a precursor right here. Yeah. I mean, if I had to guess, it might have been a conscious design choice because, like, I feel that it's sort of supposed to give the vibe of, like, you're wielding the energy of... Now, I mean, the hilt is really thin there, too, and I don't have any defense for that. But I would imagine it as, like, the energy of the dawn and the dusk, right? The sunrise and the twilight. And so it doesn't need to be super thick to be an effective weapon. That's probably just a lot of copium and overthinking. I play D&D, so I think about a lot of really nerdy things like that. So, you know, it's fine. But, and I hit R again when I wasn't trying to. Okay, so we've got all of the Arcanums. So we've got the Arcanums, whatever you want to call it. And we have enough of these to combine into a gift there as well. Don't remember what I need to combine with those three. Oh, that's not Gift of Stormy, guys. Gift of Persistence, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, I need... Do I have any other Gifts of Persistence? Oh no, I have Skywatch. Oh, it's the Gift of Inner Nios. I don't have another Gift of Inner Nios. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I have all the Gifts of Persistence I need. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there, I guess, for specifically working on these, because at this point I need to do Inner Nios. Dude, Inner Nios exploration 3 more times is gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. Because of... can you do a cam mic sync check for me? Yeah, that's delayed. That looks better. For some reason, I do not know why. One thing I want to invest in the near future is a different webcam, because this, I think it already got delayed again. Yeah, this Logitech, I use a Logitech Stream Cam, and like it's fine, but no matter what I do, no matter what kind of audio delay I try to do, it always unsyncs at one point. Syrah, I had all the parts prepared except the precursor, since I heard Heart of Thorns would give us pre-crafting, so I did the 2 collections for the 2 greatswords at the beginning of Heart of Thorns and got Eternity like super early on. Nice. That's smart. That's very smart. Okay, 9 o'clock. The multimedia producer in me cannot shake it out. Fair enough. All right, well, I'm going to maybe we should, was that the Dark Urge? Yeah, the Dark Urge of Ball is here. What's up, Dark Urge of Ball? Fair play, fair play. Oh, was that you? Nice, nice. Fair play. I love that. Yeah, no, I'm really big into D&D. I grew up playing D&D, hadn't played it for years, and then a couple of years ago, me and some friends started a campaign online. I canned my last campaign because it was my first campaign I ever DM'd, and I did a lot of things wrong. I tried to go way too Game of Thronesy with it and too complicated, and ads. Rip. Oh, wait. All right, we've got Astral Ward Camp Waypoint. Oh, hey, Starlight Lantern right there. There we go. That takes forever.
The barrier's damaged. Converge on the gate.
Let's illuminating Inner Nios. Whoa, that's a hell of a good map right there. Cool. I think we'll probably just cherry pick the ones we need. And then we'll do this in order for the next two. Hold on, do you not need... Ah, you mother...
Just who I was hoping to see.
Mother trucker. Quit shooting me.
We're making progress down here. Those cryptosaurs are raining down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your sky
Did I
and take
just...
them out, it'd give us room to advance even farther.
Yep, my browser just crashed. Thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, as I was saying, the... Oh, well, I mean, I guess maybe I'll do this. I wasn't planning on doing Hay Tours, but, I mean, if I'm here for the event, or for the lantern, I might as well do the event quick. No, I grew up playing D&D. My dad got us started playing, like, 3.5, and had... Was it 3.5? No. 4.5? No, it wasn't 4th edition. Yeah, it was 3.5. And, you know, hadn't played D&D for a long time, and then a couple years ago, a couple of my friends and I got together. We started a campaign online, but I recently canned that like a month and a half ago because it was my first campaign. I tried to shoot way too big and complicated for it, and I just wasn't having any fun anymore. And we're actually starting a new campaign today, and I'm really excited for it. Yeah, see, that's a real problem. The wrong DM can really kill D&D, right? Because it's such a collaborative experience, and there is one person technically in charge of everything. So, you know, if you've got a poopy DM, it's a poopy time. Do you like the aspect of DMing, but as a player that has been lost?
You are right to fear Ignaxius. Ramses Arena, spread out. Wayfinder.
Wayfinder. Oh, Ignatius. First encounter was a Tarrasque. What? That's so stupid. See, this is the kind of stuff you read about on like RPG horror stories, and like you almost think it's made up, and it's just there are people out there that do this stuff, and it's so sad. Like, what is even the point? Like, how is that even fun to do? Like, you get some sort of weird sense of satisfaction out of just screwing someone over. Like, you also wasted your time, DM. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand people, bro. I'm sorry that happened to you. Ah, yes. Another very good sign of a problematic DM is a DM PC. Yeah. I'm standing in that AoE. I don't care. Good riddance. Yeah. Hey man, we don't like your DM PC, so you know, we don't have to bring him. Okay. Well, he magically actually, like, he appears at your camp when you get back to camp, and he's like, "Why did you guys leave me behind, bro?" Interested in DMing but never playing as a player. Yeah, well, I will say, if you're interested in DMing, that's better than being interested in being a player. Not that there's anything wrong with being a player, but there is a shortage of DMs out there, and there's a seemingly endless amount of players out there. So I feel like it's much easier to put a game together as a DM than as a player. I actually really enjoy being a player, but I think I'm pretty much forever DM at this point for the group, which is fine. I really like world building and, you know, writing and running the games and everything. I haven't messed around with either of those. So we play our games on Forge VTT via Foundry, or it might be Foundry VTT via Forge. I can never remember which is the actual service and which is the host. And then I make a lot of maps and stuff like Dungeon Draft or Wonder Draft. I've also been using World Anvil to sort of have a living, breathing document where I can just like update lore as I go. It's easy for me to write things and categorize things to revisit later. There's also the ability, like, I can give my players access to certain documents, so that way, like, once they learn certain things or meet certain people or go certain places, they can just go access it, and I don't have to sit there and, like, go through my own notes and tell them things that they should have written down if they wanted to remember it. Okay. Back to... Do we do Pinata? Do we do Pinata? I don't know if we do Pinata. We should do Pinata. We should do Pinata. Oh my god, that map is full. Yeah. RPG Horror Story is full of a lot of interesting stories for sure. Man, I'm trying to think. I think it was One Shot Questers is a YouTube channel that, like, they I don't know if they still do. I haven't watched their content in a while, but they used to read out like a lot of RPG horror stories and like weigh in on them. And I always thought that was pretty fun.
Align with the sun spheres gives us all a fighting
Okay.
chance.
I'm not going to bother collecting coins. It looks like we have plenty of coin collectors. I am going to go gather some materials while we wait. You watch Drake's channel. I don't think I'm familiar with Drake. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've done the math and I have all the clots of congealed screams I need. Yeah, because it's 5 per legendary and I have 15 right now. So I'm going to keep getting amalgamated gemstones. And we could try to do Chalk Garant again in 10 minutes right after Pinata. We'll see how successful that is. Can you not... Can you actually... Why are there 3 of you now? Listen here, Barracuda. I'm about to say an unpopular opinion here, by the way. I kind of miss the fact that we used to have more... we used to have more underwater combat. I actually enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like was the old... can't remember if it was called Revenge of the Capricorn originally, but it was one of the SPVP maps and it had a point that was underwater. The only thing I hated about underwater combat was PvP, because the downed aspect was awful trying to deal with people fully underwater. I think underwater combat could have probably been fixed. I wonder if it was just so unpopular that they just decided it wasn't worth the energy to try and fix it. Because they really abandoned it. They, like... I don't think there was barely any underwater stuff in Heart of Thorns. There were a couple of hero points that you had to, like, swim through. Or not hero points, but mastery points. You had to swim through some stuff, but it was mostly about just getting the masteries and then swimming through it. Yeah. Unpopular opinion of liking underwater in Monster Hunter. I haven't played any of the modern Monster Hunter games. Last one I played was on PS2, so I can't weigh in on that. I think people just like dislike going in water anyway. I agree. I think a lot of people... I mean, I grew up hating underwater levels in like Sonic and stuff, but I think a large part of it for me was always the fact that it 50 silver, 42. I'll take the risk on salvaging it. Worth the risk. For me, in games like Sonic and stuff, it was always more so about the difference in the way the game played. In Guild Wars 2, the combat wasn't vastly different, so I didn't... Like, I understood there were some issues and gripes with it, but I think that it was certainly solvable. But I think you're right, and just most people hate underwater in any video game, so it was just never going to be well received, no matter what they did.
That looks valuable.
You know, I should probably just fight a couple enemies and see how this build is even doing. Okay, I was just out of range. Very cool. It's pretty decent.
That's the stuff.
I mean, for just auto attacks there, that's decent. They gave everyone land spear, but NG and Ellie still missing underwater spear. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, okay, so it's funny that you say that. I remember back in the day, everybody used to clamor for wanting land spear. And it was one of those things, like, we joked about it so much because nobody ever thought it would happen. And it finally happened. And then I saw in RuneScape, back when I played RuneScape, we always used to joke about the sailing skill. Like, sailing skill when? Anytime they talk about a new skill coming out, we'd be like, sailing. Sailing's coming out, guys. It was such a funny joke. And they actually added sailing in RuneScape as a skill. It's like all the MMOs I've played for years have existed for so long that they're just getting to the point where they're like, fuck it. You know that weird idea they had like 10 years ago? Let's give it to them. It's so weird. How does Ellie not hold a torch, bro? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still wondering how Warrior doesn't have access to like some things. What weapons does Warrior not have access to that I feel like we should? I'm not a huge fan of how they added in pistol, honestly. I'll just start there. Short bow. I mean, if we get any more weapons, I feel like short bow is probably the only way we can go, right? I am happy we got staff. Guild Wars 2 was like, we ain't doing mounts, and then suddenly... I will say, I really like the way, in general, Guild Wars 2 implemented mounts. It was really, really well done. They feel unique and not shoehorned in, especially when they first came out, right? Really, really unique way of doing it, for sure. So I almost don't even like care to give them shit about the back pedal, but it definitely was a back pedal for sure. Yeah. I don't mind the mounts, honestly. See, my only thing I would really love to see, I've been a WoW player, again, off and on. That's my story. I've just played, like, any MMO, I probably played it off and on, right? I really liked the Cataclysm expansion because they went back and they redesigned a lot of the old world with some new design philosophies in mind. And the thing I feel with Guild Wars 2, and I know it's never going to happen. It's just not. They won't put the effort into it to redo the base world. But I think Guild Wars 2 could strongly benefit from a revamp of the original Central Tyria areas, because gliders and mounts have absolutely destroyed all of Central Tyria design elements, like to the point where it's not even funny, right? Like if you go back there not as a fresh level 1 account, like you can just do anything you want and go everywhere you want except some jumping puzzles, right? I think it could benefit with just a Cataclysm level expansion. I can see the delay in my webcam. That's wonderful. Just nuking everything. It's a little better. Yeah, mounts weren't available before. I actually was thinking about this when I was going through Tangled Depths for a Hero Point video I did a little while back. And as I was running through I was going through Tangled Depths and I'm like, man, Because I had the thought, I was like, this isn't that bad. As I'm like sky scale jumping and dashing over packs of enemies. And then I was like, yeah, that's right. I had to walk through this shit. Like, these 500 enemies between me and the next place I wanted to go, they just beat the crap out of me. And it sucked. Because I was like, when I came back, I was like, Heart of Thorns is not as difficult as I remember. I remember just slogging through this. Like, it genuinely felt like fighting and hacking through a jungle. And it was miserable. But now with the sky scales and the war claws, like the ability to mount up in combat at least once when you get knocked off, it's so different. Oh, the snipers. Yeah. Yeah. You like miss one of the lines and when you're gliding through somewhere and they knock you down and then you have to start over. Or just the fact that they do like 8 trillion damage to you in 1 millisecond. Yeah. Real cool. Real cool. Real good time. Certified Hood Classic right there. Oh, we still have 5 minutes before Garant. Damn it. Remind me of Flying Orgrimmar as a Worgen Druid. Yeah, that'll happen.
That looks valuable.
Yeah, that's a revive at graveyard type moment. We'll just take the res sickness. I actually have been playing a little bit of classic WoW here lately, and I don't know if they changed it or if you just don't get res sickness below a certain level, but like I revived at a graveyard and I didn't get any res sickness. I was like, question mark? WoW player until you move to Guild Wars 2. Fair. So I've gone back to MMOs like back and forth, right? So, but my general progression, I started with RuneScape. I moved to World of Warcraft. Played World of Warcraft from Wrath of the Lich King up until around 2012, very consistently. 2012, I hopped into Lord of the Rings Online when it went free to play early in 2012. I think it was late 2011 I started, or early 2012. When Guild Wars 2 came out in 2012, my whole raid group and all my friends from Lord of the Rings Online moved to Guild Wars 2. My computer blew up like 2 months after Guild Wars 2 came out. Didn't play it for quite a while. Kind of got back into it, kind of didn't. And then since then, I've just bounced around. After Guild Wars 2, I got into FF14 up until pretty much through the whole first release of A Realm Reborn. And then after that, I kind of fell out. And then I've just gone back and forth between all of those since then. Friends made me get Guild Wars 2 when I was buy to play. Yeah. They all ditched for 14 a week late. That's irritating as shit. I wouldn't follow them either. I'd be like, y'all just made me buy this game and you left. See, I love Guild Wars 2, but part of the reason I've been starting to branch out into other content on my YouTube channel is just there's only so much Guild Wars 2 for me that I can play at any one time, because there is no end game that I can play just randomly grouping. The nice thing about 14, when I have played it, is that with 14, I can just jump into raids and dungeon groups and stuff, and the community isn't toxic as shit, right? Generally speaking. World of Warcraft community, I'm scared to even do anything on there, because every time I go on any social media, it's just the most toxic shit ever that I see. I've been playing Lord of the Rings Online lately just because it's something different, but that's a lot of solo play still too, so... Got into Shadowbringers, wasted 1 year of sub on that one dungeon, and I was like, I'm done. What, do they only have like one dungeon in Shadowbringers? Holminster Switch. Okay, yeah. I actually came back to play. I think I had just gotten into Endwalker when my sub lapsed again and I stopped playing. And yeah, I remember Holminster Switch. Red AoE on an orange ground. Yeah, sometimes I don't think the combat teams talk to the environment teams. Like, dude, Inner Nios, oh my god. Some of the stuff in Inner Nios makes my head spin with all the wacky colors. People would kick you. That's interesting. I very rarely, when I play 14, see a lot of kicking in dungeons. That's interesting. That sucks though. Yeah, I don't blame you. If that was your experience, I wouldn't blame you at all, for sure. Would not, one bit. $14 would go by to pay no sub. I would go back a bit more, but until then it's dead. Yeah, that's fair, right? That's what I really love about Guild Wars 2. Having previously had not enough time to play games, like I loved it because I could buy an expansion and anytime I wanted to come back, I could. Guild Wars 2 especially is great because like anytime I want to come back, it doesn't matter if I missed one expansion or 3. If I go into end game content, I still have gear that works. Like I don't need to spend, 40 hours of my life just trying to get gear to do the new content. So it's really nice. But it does lead to some drying up from time to time as well because of that. Guild Wars 2 is the perfect MMO to complement another MMO if you're a big MMO player, or to play if you just don't have a ton of time to play MMOs. Or if you just really hate vertical progression. Oh yeah, we're still killing eggs. My bad, guys. My bad, guys. There we go. Oh god, look out for the donut. You have ANET colorblind mode, G-pose, and a bard system. I'll never think of 14 again. Hold on, when you say bard system, did you main... I know you said you were tanking, but did you main bard a lot in 14? Because bard was my main. Or when you say that, do you mean like more in-depth musical systems? Yo, can I get a block? No? Okay. Music playing. Okay, okay. I don't know how 14's music playing is. Lord of the Rings Online has the... It had the first system like it I had ever seen, where you could import ABC files. You could put these like text ABC files. I don't know how to make them. People with otherworldly abilities could. You could put them in your documents folder, and then when you pulled out a musical instrument, you could like play specific files. And so you could just like automatically play songs on in-game instruments. There's entire bands of players that just get together and do performances. I love shit like that. I'm not a big role player per se, but things like that do bring some extra fun and depth into MMOs, in my opinion. And let me eat some of these fucking things. Definitively manual play. Well, you're built different. All right. Because that's whack. That's crazy. I can't play shit. Let's see. Scar 50, Rata 50, Scar 30. Okay. Scar. Where are we at? Or no, Rata. Rata. Ratatouille. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Went right past that motherfucker. Really? I find that interesting. I don't, and maybe it's just because I don't do group content, but I don't. Oh my god, are you shitting me? 1%, bro. 1%. Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe it's just because I don't run into a lot of group, like do a lot of group content, but ads. Yep. That's fair. Lay energy. Oh yeah, can I throw the lay energy? I think I can. God, I haven't done Rata in a minute. Don't mind me just opening up a crystallized cache. Keep it up, boys. Just keep it up. We're doing great. You're doing great. Oh, it stood up and it died again. I love little goofy glitches like that. Stole my lay energy. Oh, there's some. Oh, he's got it. Okay. Okay. You know, why am I trying? Why am I trying? And we're back. Yeah, what I was saying is, it's probably because I don't run a lot of group content, but I feel like I don't run into that many truly negative people in Guild Wars 2. Now, I think there's definitely a decent amount of joking around and everything, and there are some trolls in chat, but I feel like compared to most games, it's got a very supportive community. Largely speaking. There's always going to be people out there in any online community, but did we finish the meta? Yeah, we did. Dope. All right, here we go. We're going to totally get the freaking thing. We did not get the freaking thing. Okay. Well.
Never have too much treasure.
All right. That's kind of bullshit, but whatever. As long as newcomer come, they get the sale pitch treatment. Yeah, I mean, people are generally... The closer to end content, the more unhinged it becomes. I just...
Adrenaline rising.
Yeah. I mean, there's always... Oh, there's somebody from here. The Bone Zone! Anyway. There's usually somebody in chat, right? There's usually some negative Nelly in chat that always complains, you know. There are, I will say, to your point, I have had multiple times where I've been playing World versus World, and like, you hop in a squad and they're like, you have to be in Discord. And I'm like, okay, I'm kind of here to like listen to podcasts and Zerg Ball because it's not serious, but sure, I'll join your Discord. And then like I've gotten in there and the squad leader's like legitimately yelling. Like a grown man just legitimately screaming into their microphone about like open world, like non-guild organized PvP. And I'm just like, do you need a hug? Like genuinely? Because that's not normal or okay, my guy. Like, I don't know. I used to understand that when I was like 15 playing these games and I had like endless amounts of time. Like I was, unfortunately, I can't change the past, much more elitist than I am now. But when, like, as I got older and like I've got a family and a job and like all these responsibilities and everything, I just want to have fun and I just want other people to have fun because it's a fucking video game. If you watch a lot of tactic games with voice chat, you'll have the same thing. What do you mean by tactic games? Oh yeah, and SPVP, that's also, I don't even include SPVP when I talk about the Guild Wars 2 community not being toxic. Because SPVP, at this point, sorry not sorry, after a couple of games, I typically turn my chat off and I just don't care anymore. Because there's always just the most toxic motherfuckers in there. We should go do something. We've got, what, 20 minutes of stream left here? We should go do something. What is there to do? There's not really, I mean, Octovine's going to come up in like, Octovine's going to come up as the stream ends. So I guess let's just go back to Soto. Let's try and finish up, yeah, I'm not doing Octovine again. It is a good meta, but I'm actually running low on keys because I ran Octovine so many times without really doing any other events. I'm pretty low on keys. So we're going to go try and finish up this Inner Nyos illuminating Inner Nyos achievement so that we can get a little bit closer to crafting the next piece of obsidian armor. I'd like to see how close we can get to crafting the next piece for the next stream. Because I have a lot of the things. The trophies are going to be the big one. But I will say on the trophies, I have a ton of Eternal Ice banked up for my daily logins. So I think there's a good shot I've got enough of that just to get trophies. Enough for at least one more without having to resort to the trading post. So yes, you have to do it every time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, right over there. Now that I know there's this dope map, I'm probably just going to, once I finish this up, I'm going to start following this map because I need to do this three times total. I need to do it 2 more times. Although I may, if I recall correctly, my Ranger from my played Ranger for 30 days challenge, I think I just need to do a couple chapters of the Soto story and I can get the last point of interest here. So I may do that because that'll probably take less time than doing a full one of these. At least less annoying than doing a full one of these. There it is. So then I'll only have to do this one more time. And then I think I need 1 Omnitas, and I'm good on I can't think of it. Skywatch Archipelago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 is, oh god. That way. Are you following me? Am I being stalked? Am I being stream sniped right now? That's sick. Oh, that's like your 3rd char. Do you just have like a shit ton of chars? Wait, I have this one. There must be one more for a little bit further. I only have chars. How many chars do you have? I need to know. 73. 73 chars. You're joking. That's insane. If that's true, my guy, that you are an altaholic. I'm just going to say it. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number 11 is back by the waypoint. I commit to prove char fashion is possible. You know what? You're fighting the good fight, okay? So many people out here be saying char fashion isn't possible. Now, do I think that there are fashion choices on chars that don't work as well? Yes. Do I enjoy some Norn fashion? Yes, I do. But it's totally possible. Yeah. I mean, look. Who says char fashion isn't possible? Bruh. He got the drip, okay? He got the drip. This right here proves char fashion is possible. So all you anti-char racists out there, sorry, speciesists.
This will be a hell of a lot easier.
He's got 72 more characters to answer your question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is over here. I also need 14. Man, I thought maybe we'd be pushing it to finish this. I didn't realize I'm already at 33 out of 43 for this, so this isn't going to take long at all. We may be able to do this twice. Probably not. Probably not. Though it will go a lot faster once I have this one done, because then we can just follow the path. I know someone out there is crying, hoping I'll just get taco markers or something, but, you know, no, I won't. Do you know who that is? Yeah, it's Deathwing, right? Pretty sure it was Deathwing. Just wiki map. I have a wiki map over here. I've got it. Look. I don't know what my general recording looks like, but yeah, see, I got the map. I just, I don't have, oh, you said I just wiki map it. Yeah, no, that's fair. No, I'm going to once I finish this. I just, because it has a path on it, but the path doesn't help me because I have some of them, but not all of them. So I think it would take longer to follow the path than to just cherry pick them, if that makes sense. And then it should just be like straight over this way. And we're going to stop for this rich somnorite vein, which is orichalcum. Yes.
You can never have too much treasure.
Dope. All right. There it is. I like to do Tyria GeoGuessr in my free time too. I played around a little bit with that. It's a pretty cool little thing. Let's see. So we're at, let's see, that's 5, 10, 14. Okay, so we need 15, 17, and 18. Those are all in the north. Okay. I really like that one super crazy GeoGuessr guy. I haven't looked to see if anybody's like that for Tyrian GeoGuessr. Okay, so I've got 2 and 31. I actually needed 31, so that's cool. It was a good choice to come here. Oh my god. Come on, Skyscale. You can do it. You can do it. Don't make me channel my inner Adam Sandler. We'll try to pass by. Okay, cool. We needed 32. We're saving time, chat. Let's go. We're cooking. We're actually cooking. I don't know how I did this. These Starlight Lanterns are a little buggy, huh? Oh my god. Can you please just get on the rock? Thank you. Don't you hit me, you son of a... He hit me. All right, we got 6 more. I don't think we're going to get it done a second time. He's getting stonewalled. Stop. Get out. I was, in fact, getting stonewalled. You are correct. In the most literal definition. All right. We're heading this way. Do. Got one right here. I don't think we needed 15. Pretty sure it was just 16 over here. Famous last words. I'm like a hunter getting goose chased by streamers. Where exactly is 16? What the hell? I'm not where 16 is. I'm where 19 is. More this way. Okay, that looks like it's supposed to be 16. Did I have 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I had 16. Oh, I missed 17. Shit. King Greymane. Nice, nice. Do you have like a ton of World of Warcraft? I'm guessing you've got a ton of World of Warcraft themed. Yeah, there's 17 outfits. No. Oh. Only those 2. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So we need 41. Where even the... oh my god. So that's 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. Okay, so we need 41, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 32, 37, 32, 37, 41. Oh my god. What emote is that? Black Unleash, it's a Black Lion chest emote. Okay. Wait, I thought I had 31. I swear, I literally just looked and saw I had 31 when I was here. Did I not? I must have miscounted. 43, 42, 41. Oh, it's 32, 37, 41. Duh. Okay. So 32 is over this way.
Plain Cryptus won't make it with terror falling from the skies. Pathos champion.
Sort of should be around here-ish.
Dominance. Skilled and your ally companion.
There it is. Okay, so that's 32. We need 37 and 41. So 41 is over by the old settlement. Over there. Runeterra stuff, Endless Zone 0, Fortnite, Nintendo stuff. Nice. Careful with that Nintendo stuff. They might come for you, bro. They protect their copyright. I was in somebody's stream just hanging out the other day, and somebody was asking the streamer about emulating, and the guy was like, yeah, absolutely, go ahead and emulate stuff. And then he made it clear that he was streaming it, and it was going to be Nintendo stuff. And it was like, what are you, stupid? Do you actually want to die? They're going to send assassins to your house, my guy. Hey, man. Nintendo doesn't care. Nintendo's coming for your throat no matter who you are. Almost as bad as Wizards of the Coast. All right, Illuminating Inner Nyos is complete. We got the Chest of the Obscure, which gave us the Gift of Inner Nyos. We're moving, we're grooving. A few FF cosplays. What FF cosplays do you have? We're going to see about going and helping this person over here with this champion. Okay, it's already almost over, but we're still going to do our civic duty. There we go. Perfect. All right. Wonderful. So, we crafted one of the 24 legendaries today. Off to a roaring start. Behemoth, Hakuro. Man, I know a couple of those. I don't know a couple of those, though. So, that's cool, though. Well, Enforcer, everybody else, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here for the stream because I really have to go to the bathroom and we've only got a couple minutes left anyway. So, thank you all so much for watching. Next week, hopefully, maybe we can get another legendary crafted. Really start off with a bang with 2 legendaries in 2 weeks. Get me ahead on this challenge because I know at some point we're going to start falling behind. So, until then, everybody, take it easy. Apparently, my cat is coming over to say goodbye as well. This is Griff. He only has 3 legs. And we will see you all in the next stream. So, take care, everybody.